Prepare for FIFA 17 by loading up on FIFA points ready at ufifa.com using the code TVM at checkout. You can also get coins for FIFA 16 over there as well, so you can build the squads you never got a chance to throughout the year. Link down below. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to a squad builder. I said earlier today that you're going to see a fair few squad builders from me between now and FIFA 17, and well, there's no exception really, because I was doing a review the other day of a couple of players, and I built this squad to go around it, and I actually really like it. So I'm going to tell you what I do and what I don't like about it, because there's one or two things that are a little bit, you might not suit your play style, as it were. Valdez in goal, new Borough keeper, of course, but obviously championship in FIFA 16, so we do need to take that into consideration. We have Palmer, the silver right back, playing for the dwindling Sheffield Wednesday at the moment. They need to pick their form up. It cost me so much money this season so far already on bets, so come on. And then we've got Corker at the centre-back position there, the new inform. This is one of the ones I was reviewing. I got 3/4 of the way through, and I've kind of given up on it because I don't think anyone really cares. But if you do want to see the review, let me know down below, and I'll try and get that out for you tomorrow. We have Sergio Ramos then, a proper stay-in centre-back there. 79 pace, 87 defence. I haven't used him too much this year. 34 games all season isn't a massive amount of games to have used someone. I think I used him a little bit on the Xbox as well, but either way. Marcelo comes in at left-back, and again, I've not used Marcelo pretty much at all this season. 9 games, and I've used him a little bit in the draft with his Team of the Year version, but apart from that, I've not really touched him. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs in this little squad. Tom Huddleston, someone I have not used at all in, well, not saying that. That's a lie. I've used him a little bit last year, but I haven't used him at all this year again, so it's going to be interesting to see how he performs on the field. And you can see that he's already scored a goal there. Christ, what a goal it is. Just bear with me. Rafinha, a player that I absolutely love in the midfield. This guy is an absolute workhorse, a god amongst men. 54 games played this season. It's my second version of the card as well, because I've got, I say second version, my second of one of these. I bought another one and got rid of him or discarded him or something. Ganso, the new Sevilla player, comes into the midfield there. 4-star skills, left foot, very good dribbling, very good ball control. Not a great deal of pace, which does sort of lay into why this squad may not be for you. Snodgrass on the right wing with his 67 pace is definitely a bit of a problem, which we'll get into once we start rolling with the clips, etc. But another player that I looked into reviewing, but he's good, but he's not good enough to review. Like, no one really cares, and it's so difficult to get clips with him because he's so slow. It's difficult to do anything of note. We've got the Villarreal Pato up front as well. Very good player. Played 18 games with him. Scored 5 goals, 3 assists. Not a very good record, but still. And obviously a guy you've seen a review for, Kaká. We did a review for him 2 days ago. It didn't go down very well, view-wise, but either way, we still did it because I really do enjoy Kaká, and his left mid is a very, very good card. However, what's the one thing missing from that team? Yep, you guessed it. Pace. It has no pace whatsoever. Apart from Pato, who's got 85 pace, no one else in that team, apart from Marcelo, which doesn't really count because he's a defender, no one else in that team has above 80. In fact, they struggle to get above 70. It's a very, very slow squad. Doesn't necessarily suit my play style. I did struggle here or there. We are 2-0 down at this stage in the game. Corker doing some good work at the back there. One thing I will say about the defensive side of things, despite the fact that we are 2-0 down in this game, it's very good defensively. Yeah, we're 1-0 down in this game as well. Big whoop. You know how things happen in FIFA where you just concede bullshit goals. Very happy with the performance defensively in this side, to be fair. Corker was an absolute man-mountain in defence. These are some of the clips that I took from his defensive work. Snodgrass back to Huddleston, who takes a great shot there, but safe parried into the path of Kaká, who managed to make something of it and put the ball in the back of the net. The goalkeeper is very solid as well, makes some nice saves, very sort of reaction saves really. His handling is abysmal, doesn't catch anything, but he does parry an awful lot. Ball played into Ganso here, very nice weighted ball into Snodgrass, who's not going to miss that. I tell you what, Snodgrass's shot with his left foot is pretty venomous. I would highly recommend you go try that out. He's a good player, Snodgrass. It's just a shame that he's a right wing, to be fair. If he was more like a cam, I think he'd be I don't know, it would just work better, you know. I'd get more clips with him, but unfortunately, out there on the right, he does get a bit isolated due to his lack of pace. This is Huddleston's goal. Look how far out I am, 47 yards. Bang. Just an absolute rocket into the top of the net. And I had a look at the replay. The goalkeeper gets very, very close to it, but doesn't touch it at all. Phenomenal goal from Tom Huddleston. And again, Snodgrass going down that right-hand side, plays a beautiful ball up and over to Ganso. Ganso with an exquisite finish into the bottom corner. With 3-2 up in that game, having gone 2-0 up, I then conceded twice to 2 penalties. Very poor penalties, I might add. Manchester City style, but still, there we are. Not too many clips in that one, although I think enough to justify why I like this squad. Silvers, in my opinion, not just as good as gold, but they are usable, definitely usable. I very much enjoy using silvers and always have done, so I highly recommend you go try out Huddleston in particular. The right back is decent, but there probably are better ones out there. I just needed someone that linked everything together to give me the chemistry. But on the whole, I very much like that squad. It won't suit you if you like pace. So my opinion, my suggestion, as it were, is to maybe use the normal version of Kaká in the middle of the park, or his first in form, and then go and get yourself, if you've got the money, obviously go and get someone like Neymar, but if you've got the money to go out and splash on a quick Brazilian left wing, then you can obviously go do that, inject a little bit of pace in there. You don't need Snodgrass, but he is a very good player. And that's pretty much the end of this squad builder. If you haven't seen the video from earlier today, either go check it out or go check the link for the second channel in the description down below. We are doing an F1 career mode right now, and the new episode of that should, in theory, go live today, if not tomorrow. So there we go. If you've enjoyed the episode, please do me a favour and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, till the next time, goodbye.